Hello guys, you guys asked for it. I got several requests to do an updated OJ reading since he passed. Here it is. This video is for entertainment purposes only, not based on fact, just surely based on my opinion, what I feel to be true, my interpretation of the cards, and my intuition. I encourage each and every one of you to do your own research, form your own opinions. After all, I'm just a blonde throwing cards. So let's get into this. And for those of you who've been asking about Luna, there she is. She still gets up here when she feels like it. Okay. I think she's interested in OJ and Nichole. As soon as I decided I was going to do this video today, she was right here. And her well, I can't say her nemesis. Her, you know, they love each other and they hate each other at the same time. Her and the puppy. But the puppy is sleeping, napping, so the cat's coming out when the dog is away, asleep, away, the cat comes out to play. Okay. I know there's a little play on that. When the cat's away, the mice will play. But anyhow, let's get a major arcana card to oversee this whole entire reading about OJ and Nichole. OJ and Nichole. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, we've got the Hermit. The Hermit in true crime is about the home, in the home, hiding away. And we know that OJ did a lot of that after the crimes were committed, right? But we also know that it was very personal, happening right in at Nichole's house, right at her doorstep, right outside her doorstep. Okay. Okay, see what else we get. Okay, let's see what comes out here. Oh, we got the owls. A man with a criminal background. Boom! I shit you not. Criminal activity. Doesn't follow the law. Oh my God. I shit you not. He's also known as the Executioner. Look at the keyword up there. The Executioner. Holy crap. Keep going. Money coming in. This is the rabbit. Here's the rabbit. He kept on going. A second marriage. The rabbit died, and he widower. So this is kind of like he kept on going after her passing. This is saying the executioner. Then we've got the envy and jealousy. It was the jealousy. These cards are on it. A visitor. Just these cards alone are telling a story, guys. I mean, it is a bold, in-your-face story. You know, there's the home. A visitor came to the home. Ron Goldman, right? Bringing Nichole's glasses to her that she left at the restaurant. And then we have OJ represented over here with the King of Spades, representing somebody who was jealous. He may have thought that there was something going on between Nichole and Ronald since Ron showed up at the house. Maybe. But I'm really curious about that too. If Ron was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, victim of circumstance, or if there was something there too. But, you know, there's speculations. I'm kind of leaning towards that Ron wasn't supposed to be there. But she may have even had visitors to the house that OJ was jealous over. And he had made a plan. And he kept on going and following through with his plan at the house. The executioner, criminal background. Yeah, no good. No bueno there. No bueno. Okay. I'm going to do a different spread. And we're going to start with what is the situation, the whole entire situation about Nichole's murder. Okay? Or unaliving. Sorry, YouTube. We got to watch what we say. We got to talk in code. Because certain words might be offensive. Even though it's news, even though it's history. You know? Okay, let's go one more time. Okay. You might hear Daisy in the background. She's dreaming right now. Okay. Oh, the situation is the Ace of Cups. Drinking. Amore. Maybe even a little bit of obsessiveness here. Was Nichole out on a date, or did she have a date the day that she became unalived? Eight of Swords. This here is talking to me about somebody being trapped and unable to escape a certain bond. I'm feeling this is like fatal attraction. It was a situation of fatal attraction. Innocent as it was in the past. Okay. That could be also OJ proclaiming his innocence. But I'm feeling like that's the fool's journey. That's a new beginning. That's starting a path. And I'm feeling more like that's going way, way back into the past. That almost like when she got with OJ, she's a little bit naive. Okay? And then there they are. Two of Cups, the dating, the hooking up, the connection. Okay. The star. And she became a shining star in the public's eye. All attention was on her. Okay, I see this. There was this, somebody was trapped in this love connection that they couldn't get away from. Yeah, there's a trapping in this relationship. It was almost like a love-hate thing. It started out innocent. And then they got together. And it was like destined to be together. And the direction, Ace of Wands. Okay. A lot of fiery energy, a lot of passion there. King of Wands. So, this is also going into, this could be OJ couldn't live without her, but at the same time he didn't want only her, because I'm seeing a playboy here. There is her in the dead center. She stood in the way of him being a playboy. There's like, I think maybe both of them felt like they were karmically connected or trapped in this. There's a lot of high sexual energy, a lot of passion. Let's face it, Nichole was attractive. King of Wands is also somebody who's jealous. He was jealous of the attention that she would get. The Eight of Pentacles, hoping to make it. He was hoping to make it in the film industry. You know, he was a star athlete, obviously. But after his athletic career, he wanted to make it in film. External influence. I want to say Nichole may have helped him in a way in his career in film. It's almost like she had a direct influence over what he wanted. She had the success of what he wanted, and he was hoping to be as successful as her and get a star on Hollywood. You know those stars that are in that sidewalk? But she played a pivotal role in his film career. Two of Swords. There was a fear of success eluding him, being blocked from him, or missing an opportunity. But there's certain thank you, Spirit, certain secrets that he was hiding that would have ruined his career. His career ended up ruined anyhow. But at the time, I think this is all pre-murder, pre-unaliving, to be honest. This is energy that is in between them two. And the jealousy of the attention she would get and of her success. And he was afraid that he didn't want to be walking in her shadow. Okay? He wanted to be the leader. He wanted to be the leader, not her. Okay? So, internally, High Priestess, he kept a lot of secrets. He was very intuitive. The keep her secrets. He had a lot of secrets. I think that there were things he even kept from Nichole. And challenging him was rest. He couldn't rest. He had no peace. Peace of mind and rest was a challenge to him because I think that he did not like Nichole being in the spotlight. He didn't like the attention that she received. The glamour. And he didn't like the fact that she played a pivotal role in his film career. Sorry, Luna. Hey, stop that with my chair. You already got it clawed up enough. So who is texting me? Oh, he can fucking wait. Interesting. Very interesting. So, a lot of his jealousy, there's a lot of jealousy here. A lot of it had to, if he could have locked her in a room and kept her there out of the public eye, he would have. And I think there was a lot of jealousy over connections that she was making. Meanwhile, he's playing Mr. Casanova with other women and cheating. Yes, he cheated on Nichole. I think he admitted to that. And Kitty, don't you dare spill anything. Okay. So, that's that. He had a problem with the attention that she received. Okay. That gives a little bit of history. And there was a little bit of aggression, a little bit of love-hate there. Yeah, I see you. Queen of Swords. And the Nine of Pentacles. She made the decision to become single. And her heart grew very cold towards OJ. Okay? And I think that drove him crazy. No! That's my earring! Kitty! That's my drink! You can't spill that! She wants attention really bad. I'm trying to film. Kind of like the energy of OJ, where OJ wanted the attention. You know? Okay, what do we have flying out here? We have the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Happy with the money? Controlling of the money? I guess it's Nichole saying the whole relationship, not the whole, I think that was Nichole coming through saying it wasn't all bad. Okay. The media, everybody's talking about all the bad shit. But it wasn't always that way, is what she said. It was not always that way until she started to become successful. People started to pay attention and notice her. And that kind of enraged OJ. OJ couldn't stand the attention that Nichole was receiving. Okay, so let's talk about the night. Let's see about the night that her life was taken. Okay? And past, present, future positions are going to be right before. The past would have been leading up to, like maybe even the same day or a day or two before. The present, the time at the moment of the crime, and then the aftermath. Okay? Immediately after the crime. That's how, when I'm looking at past, present, future, that's the timeline. Okay? The situation is going to be why it happened. Okay? Why it happened. Why did she lose her life? The Eight of Cups. Because she walked away. The reason is she abandoned a relationship, a situation. She left somebody out in the cold. That's abandonment. Emotional detachment. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody that he viewed himself as trustworthy, as stable and secure, reliable. It's like he would always be there for Nichole, per se. And she walked away from this Knight of Pentacles. And I think when the marriage split up, it may have been even before all the black eye pictures were emerging. And maybe even people wondering, well, why did this happen? Well, the reason why she lost her life was because she walked away from this Knight of Pentacles, who was supposed to be secure, stable. And I think this Knight of Pentacles lost his shit. Okay. Now, right before the murders happened, brute strength. A sense of control. I feel like there was anger and the perpetrator, and with the executioner here, I'm just going to say, like, before she lost her life, and because this is about OJ and Nichole, I'm going to say OJ. OJ was angry, and he was trying to show some kind of restraint. She may even have been contacting him to calm his ass down. It's that maiden taming that angry lion. That vicious lion. He was coming at her like a lion, and she was trying to tame it and calm it before all hell broke loose that night. Okay? And then temperance. At the time that she lost her life, I am just being drawn to the angel wings. And temperance is also talking to me about moderation or lack of. I don't know. Once in a while you'll see me throw reversals in. I don't have reversals shuffled in this deck, but I'm feeling kind of like, especially with the heaviness of his energy, the reverse of the temperance of a lack of control. He tried his best to maintain control, and he kind of lost his shit. Okay? And immediately afterwards, the lovers, after it was done, Somebody comment if you knew that if there was another woman in OJ's life at the time. But there's something about a lover here. Just say, I'm not sure what that is. Whether it's somebody collaborating a story or the lovers, maybe not literally the lovers, but saying it left a male and female, Ron and Nichole, on the other side. That could be what the lovers is representing. A certain soul bond because they passed together. You know, they weren't, from what I understand, weren't romantically involved. They were friends, but you could have a soul bond. You can have a karmic connection, a soul-mate connection with a friend. And that might be what this is. And that soul bond, that soul-mate connection, that friendship that they had formed, you know, and they carried it into the afterlife. The chariot, the vehicle, the car, the getaway car, the Bronco. He raced away from the scene of the crime where there were two victims. The lovers is representation of the two victims. Okay. The male and the female victim, Nichole and Ron. He raced away from the scene the killer. The killer raced away from the scene. This is telling me, oh my God. Look at his hand. See the sword? Knife? Ready for action. Springing for action. Made that sudden decision. That executive decision. He made the decision to become the executioner. I think he did it. And it was all over her leaving him, and she would not come back. He tried to present himself as reliable, stable, secure, loyal. He wasn't loyal. But he presented himself as being loyal to her. And I think she rejected that. And he lost his shit over it. I think that's what it is. Now, I'm almost feeling like, I think OJ said he didn't drink, but I kind of wonder. Two of Wands. Both of them. That's two. The decision for two. He was hoping for success. You know, he wanted this. I don't think he wasn't expecting to. But there's also, I feel like that he had help. There's the King of Wands, external influence. There was somebody else. A King of Wands. Or that is somebody that angered him. Wheel of Fortune. How was this going to change his life? I kind of wonder if this was Mr. Kardashian. What was his name? Was his name Ron Kardashian? Who was there to help. And he feared about what kind of changes this was going to make. Was he going to get away with it? Three of Three of Wands, the planning. He had help in planning this. You know, there's the decision being made and the planning and putting the plan into action. The planning, putting the plan into action with an external influence, a King of Wands, and following through. You know, keep on going, not stopping, going through with the plan. That changed everything. There was no returning or going back once they started this. Okay? And what challenges did he face in the process was the Hermit. Okay, we're back to the Hermit. We're back to the challenge was she wasn't alone. The challenge was trying to get her alone. And OJ thought, you know, Nichole's alone tonight. Here's a window of opportunity. He wasn't expecting, and that King of Wands is also a representation of one, I think. He wasn't expecting to find two. He was only expecting to find one. When they got there, there were two. And that changed the whole plan. Wow. Wow, the whole plan had to change because there were two instead of one. He may have had to call in for backup. Interesting. Very interesting. And right up onto his dying days, OJ never admitted to what he did to Nichole. He maintained his innocence. But I feel like he was involved. And he called in for backup. He called in backup. Because he ended up realizing there was going to be two people there. Or he brought somebody with him. He may have brought somebody. There may have been two in that car. He may have brought somebody with him. Because we got the King of Swords here and the King of Wands. Those are typically my two perpetrator cards when it comes to violent crimes. Cold and calculating. Hot and mad as a fucking hornet. Okay? But we have two people here. We got the Lovers here. And we got the Chariot. The Lovers are the victims, and they also are a representation of two people buddied together, bonded together, in the car. When they get there, Nichole's not alone, and the other person jumps out and helps. Girl. Female. Oh, fuck. Girl, this is real literal. Nichole was by the door. That's just being real literal. That is a confirmation. That's a confirmation. Okay. Tell me about the Temperance. I'm not going to clarify all of these. The Moon. And the Hat. Concealed identity. Concealed identity. He concealed his identity in this whole thing. And he kept it secret. What really went on? Shit. keep getting hits. What went on by the light of the moon remained concealed. Some people speculating whether it was the Kardashian dude that was with OJ that night, but I don't think it was. We have a younger person here. Makes me think of his son. Who is this Knight of Pentacles? The wall. A block. A brick wall. Then we got Comet and we got the Dove. The calm after the storm. Peace, Dove. So, okay. This is what I get. Coming in hot as a comet. I mean, boiling hot. He ran into a brick wall. Basically, Nichole blocking him. So then he decided to come in peace. I think that is still part of OJ. Let me do this. Was OJ alone? The moon. Nope. By night again. Seven of Swords. This is almost saying, I don't know how he did this. This is a lot of deception and lying. This almost acts like he acted alone. I keep feeling that there may have been somebody in the car with him. The Devil. More deception. Evil. That was an evil act. It took a lot of evil. And the card, I have to be honest with you, the cards are not being specific. And I know when to say, okay. There's still an energy of protection around somebody. I cannot confirm this with the cards. I feel like, now there's 3 people here. And education. Entertainment purposes only, allegedly, my opinion. I feel that this is OJ, his son, and Mr. Kardashian. Okay. It's just kind of the energy that I'm getting. You know, I mean, you can't get more evil and more evil than this. This is the worst. The Moon, the Seven of Swords, and the Devil. You can't get worse than that. You can't get more evil. That is... They really don't want to tell me. Probably for... I think Spirit has a good reason why they don't want to say. For sure. But I think all 3 of those characters played a part. Who did what? I don't know. And if I don't know something, I'm going to tell you I don't know it. Okay? Tell me more about the Lovers. The Pipe. The Boot. and the feather. The feather represents spirit. The pipe can be like an incense or some kind of smell or something. The boot. Wasn't there something about a shoe or shoes? There was something about shoes or a boot. We've got feather and spirit. Okay. So the lovers is more representing the two victims that were in spirit. Man, I did pretty good. I went through a lot of this without consulting this. But I do feel here I need to. Peaceful outcome. Tranquility. And contentment. All the comforts of home and spirituality. Okay. They're at peace in spirit. But I'm wondering what the boot is here for. Travel, moving forward, preparing for action and discipline. So they were in spirit and they are moving forward in their soul journey. I feel like I want to say he didn't have to pay for this crime. Message from spirit, message from heaven. It's like they're wanting to say that they are at peace in which the direction things went. They're trying to tell me that this was a karmic path, a soul journey that she had to follow. Possibly Ron too. Ron was there for a reason at that particular time. I mean, he could have waited till the next day. If he would have waited till the next day, Nichole would have been gone. He would have still been alive. But there was something spiritual about this. There was something past life or karmic that Ron and Nichole had to fulfill in this life. So that's why they both went. I'm going to see if there's any other information that the cards can give me about the night that this tragedy happened. The night that this happened. Anything else. Whether it's about the perpetrators or anything. Anything else you want to add, Spirit? Diamond. There's a crystal ball. And the octopus. I want to say that this was foretold. Didn't have YouTube back in the day when all this happened. I would love to know if there was another psychic reader on the news, on radio. I know there wasn't YouTube, who had said that there is an entanglement here, that this tragedy was foreseen by a psychic medium before it happened, and she tried to put word out. Clarity, royalty, a promise, invincibility. There was somebody who was trying to shed some light on the entanglement between Nichole and OJ. Tried to shed some light on it. And I think it was ignored. Yeah. Somebody comment if you know if back in the 90s, if this was foretold before it happened. And, you know, media and, you know, society itself saying that there was no, like, no validity to it. It was all hocus pocus stuff. And it was brushed off. And then her vision came to pass. I feel like that there was somebody back in the day that saw that this was going to come. This was going to happen. Almost saw it play out like a movie. And it fell on deaf ears. Wow. I just have a couple more questions before I close up this reading. My guys just told me to say, before you ask, this is the Tinseltown Tarot. It's on Amazon. Tinseltown Tarot. Okay. Okay, I just want to throw a few cards. I'm not going through the whole spread. I just kind of want to know if OJ's son had played any part. Let's just ask straight up. Did OJ's son have any part in Nichole's murder? OJ's son have any part in Nichole's murder? The Sun. Replace S-U-N with S-O-N. The Page of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. The seed. The planting. Reaping the harvest. This is a yes. Allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only. Cards are being quite literal. His son played a part. And folks, I think this is a good place to say to drop the mic. I think we got our answer.